let me explain to you something. I just saw a post on Facebook and it blew my mind away, and I really seriously hope that the reason the person posted it the way they did was to cause controversy and get a lot of action on their page. And that's sad for me to say, because I think that's an icky thing to do to begin with. I think that's a horrible sales tactic or whatever, but I really am. I'm not even sure which is worse, for them to believe the thing that they stated, or the fact that they may have just did it just to make a big deal and get traffic. Okay, I'm talking too much without saying what I want to say. They were trying to justify, ladies, what's the main reason why a man would ever cheat on you? And to see so many people coming up with answers for why a man would cheat, men and women, but it bothers me even more to see the women stating it. And let me just tell you why. Because there is no reason why. There's nothing a woman could, no, what was it? It was, what are things women do to make men cheat? That's exactly what it was. The fuck is that shit? Number one, nobody makes anybody do anything. We choose to react or respond to circumstances. We make decisions. But when we decide to say somebody else made us do it, that's so that we can remove the responsibility from ourselves. And that is some bullshit, because there is no reason. There is no excuse. Nobody makes you cheat on anybody. And this goes for men and women. It is a choice. There are many other options available. If there's a reason, that whatever reason that you're trying to give for the cheating, perhaps maybe you should address that shit. If there's a problem in the relationship, work it out. You are a team. Get together and work it out. Get counseling, something. If it's simply an you can't do it together. I can't word for shit right now. But if it's irreconcilable differences, you know what I'm trying to say, then you get some balls, man up, woman up, and get out of the relationship before you go and start screwing around with other people. You have so many other options. Nobody makes you cheat. Nothing leads you to cheat. It is a choice. It is what you choose to do, and anything that you try to use to validate making that choice is weak. And it really bothers me to see women giving excuses about how men can make them cheat. That means that women are blaming themselves for being cheated on. Women are blaming other women for being cheated on. Women are okay with men fucking around with them, knowing that they're dating somebody else or married to somebody else, because obviously she's making him do it. There's something wrong with her. What the actual fuck? Now, I'm not claiming to be perfect. It's like, this is some serious 40-year-old in my 40s hindsight looking shit. And I'm telling you, wasn't my best in my 20s, but take it from me that there is absolutely no excuse. There are a ton of other options. The reason we don't usually go with those other options is because facing shit is uncomfortable. Having to be like, I don't want to be in this relationship with you anymore is uncomfortable. Ending something, it's like, oh, you don't understand, it's complicated, I can't just end. No, see, that's uncomfortable. And instead of just facing that shit, you gotta go and be sneaky and get something on the side to feel a little bit better about life. But really, all you're doing is adding on layers of bullshit on top of bullshit that just actually, in the end, make you feel even shittier about yourself and life. So, just thought I'd share that. Nobody makes you do anything. Even if a gun is being held to your head, You're not left with very good choices. I guess that's a good word to put it. But they still can't make you do it. Okay, if you watch like Avatar, Last Airbender, Katara learned how to bloodbend. And so she could physically make somebody's body move and do things. That's making somebody do something. But guess what? That's not real. So stop trying to blame other people for your shitty choices. Just man up and be like, I made shitty choices because I didn't know no better, or I didn't give a fuck to know better, or whatever is your reasoning behind that. And then go and soul search on that a little bit too. Because let me tell you, I know I'm sounding very high and mighty and judgy and whatever, but I'm telling you, like, this, the only reason I'm going on and on about this is because I'm very passionate about how people can become aware that how we can own everything in our lives. Everything. Nobody makes us do anything. We're not stuck in anything. And the more we start to focus on other beliefs, the better off we can. Oh, actually, holy shit. I wrote this down earlier. I had no idea when it was going to apply. But when you believe and look for whatever you believe and look for the most, you will find it in ample supply. So if you believe there's no other choice, your brain is gonna seek out all the confirmation it can get for that. Confirmation bias. And it's gonna be like, see, proof, proof, proof. Meanwhile, if you're like, no, I can make better choices for that, and you start seeking evidence for that, guess what? You're also gonna find that shit too. It's crazy. So if you look for the world to tell you, oh, here's another good one. So if you look for the world to tell you that you are not enough, you will find it. And if you are looking through the world to tell you that there's reasons for cheating, you will find it. But that does not negate the fact that everybody is responsible for their own choices, no matter what they try to say, what words they try to use. So another good thing is are you outsourcing your security to other people? Because when you're secure in yourself, you're able to take a much firmer stand and get all adamant like this on social media about something that, you know, you weren't always perfect with yourself in the past. So when you work on it yourself, that's great. And I will leave in the description the podcast I was listening to that actually led me to make these notes, because she was talking about life coaching and being a life coach and earning money that way. But a lot of the stuff she was saying is so freaking true just for our overall lives, for how we show up in the world, and how we care for ourselves. So, peace out.